in Orile-Agege Local Council Development Area (LCDA) of Lagos State has been integrated into the growing network of Lagos communities connected by modernized public bus stations. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, in attendance with the Deputy Governor Dr. Obafemi Hamzat and other government officials, recently commissioned the newly completed Abule-Egba bus terminal to aid and enhance seamless mass transportation from the suburb to other parts of the metropolis. The imposing transport infrastructure, which is strategically situated close to the Lagos Red Line corridor, provides a convenient transport route for passengers to board, exit buses, and connect to other forms of transportation. In his speech, Governor Sanwo-Olu said the project was another milestone recorded in his administration's ongoing efforts to upgrade the state's public transportation system with modern and sustainable infrastructure in order to enable the facilities meet up Lagosians' commuting aspirations.
Yet again today, we're here to fulfill another promise that we made to our citizens. A couple of years ago, we pledged to have massive upgrades on our public transportation system. We promised that we're going to be modernizing and creating a sustainable infrastructure that will enable us meet the daily aspiration of our commuters. Today, here in the ever-bustling Abule-Egba, we're here to hand over to the people another public infrastructure that will aid their seamless commuting from here to other parts of Lagos and even perhaps to other parts of the country. This infrastructure reflects our commitment to continuously enhance our public transportation system. We're strengthening connectivity and we're improving the overall experience of our commuters. We are dedicated to taking ongoing steps to advance and to modernize public transportation across the state. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Abule-Egba bus terminal that we're all here today is fitted with all features that will make it easy for our commuters and our passengers to have a seamless experience. All my citizens at the other end there, they're all very excited that we have completed this project and we're handing it over to them. We will continue in our overreaching vision of ensuring that our people move from one part of the city to the other in a seamless manner by providing a transport infrastructure that will make this possible. This infrastructure has been made possible through your contribution, through taxpayers' money, and therefore I urge you to take pride in it. You are meant to protect it. You are meant to ensure that it remains safe from any harm or from any damage. You can see that it is beautiful and it is a public infrastructure. It is for public transportation. It is not for me. It is not for the deputy. It is for all of you, citizens in this environment. Abule-Egba, Yanopaja, Agege, Ojokoro, all of you. It's for you. And we believe that by safeguarding these assets, you will benefit for a long time and be able to create value and ensure that all of public goods, are well kept.
To further make intra-city rail transport accessible to residents, Sanwo-Olu announced a 30% reduction in fares for Lagos Red Line service, bringing down the fares from 1,500 naira to 1,000 naira. He also said the state was expecting the arrival of new compressed natural gas (CNG) and electric buses by the third quarter of the year to enhance bus services.
And so today, because it's about transportation, and we've done our numbers, we feel good. And so I want to publicly announce that we're reducing the fare on our red line from immediately. We'll be doing a 30% reduction on the red line. We'll bring down the price from 1,500 to 1,000. So please, government deserves a bigger round of applause. You deserve it. We want you to have choices. We want you to, and we don't want to be carrying those trains free. So we'll have to reduce the price so that they are accessible and they are also affordable. I'm happy that our rail infrastructure continue to contribute to the mobility of Lagosians. To further enhance that, we are also improving and enhancing our bus services. We are anticipating the arrival of new CNG buses and electric buses by the third quarter of this year. They are being produced as we speak, and I believe everything will be done preparatively to begin to receive these buses before the end of this year. This, we believe, would be a major addition to our current fleet, which will improve availability of buses and reduce waiting times at all bus corridors. We are also implementing numerous measures to enhance safety and appeal to our waterways, that will appeal to our waterways, making waterways transportation a more attractive and convenient option for commuting. You know that when we came, we said all the public transportation system is what we'll be doing. You've seen the rail infrastructure. We talked about blue, we've talked about red, we're talking about green. You are seeing the road infrastructure. And like the MD said, we have opened several first-class, multi-use bus terminals like this. We've also mentioned that we're complementing the bus transport with CNGs and with electric buses before the end of the year. The third one is the waterways. Yes, Abule-Egba might not have water, but there's a bigger part of Lagos that have water. And because you know that 1/3 of Lagos is also surrounded by water. So the Omi-Eko project, which is being done by Lagos State Water Authority, Waterways Authority, is at a very, very advanced stage. And we're thankful with all of the support from all of our development partners, including the French Development Bank, the European Union, and the European Investment Bank. All of them are working with us at implementing this waterway infrastructure. Once that one also comes in, you will see clean boats on our waterways, electric boats, boats that are first class, high capacity ferries, well improved jetties and ferry terminals.
Commissioner for Transportation, Mr. Oluwaseun Oshiemi, observed that the state's strategic transportation policy emphasized provision of modern infrastructure to reduce travel time while ensuring safety.
This is more so as the movement of commuters, goods and services from place to place are vital and inseparable aspects of global and urban economic survival. Over the years, the Lagos State Ministry of Transportation has reflected the contemporary realities and the vision of the present administration as regards beginning negotiations with an efficient and effective transport system. This informed the various policies the ministry adopted to ensure reduction in traffic congestion at places where otherwise motorists and commuters spend many unproductive hours in traffic. You will all recall the executive order signed by Mr. Governor on traffic management, following which very critical junctions were identified and remodeled to mitigate traffic gridlock. The government has worked on these junctions to engender better traffic flow. We can attest to the salutary effects of such improvement on Allen roundabout, Lekki first and second roundabout, and the ongoing improvement at Tony Okpebi Allen and at the border subdivision areas. To better manage traffic-related issues such as overspeeding and indiscipline on the road, the government, through the ministry, has installed ITS in some areas of Lagos State. We have installed e-police sites at Allen Avenue Junction and Nuruddin Olu-Okoko Road. We have also installed road signs to inform motorists of these regulations. About a year ago, Mr. Governor unveiled the state transport policy, a roadmap to Lagos' brighter, more effective, efficient, and sustainable future. Mr. Governor informed that the policy became necessary to eliminate the barrage of transport challenges facing the state's transport system, ranging from traffic congestion to pollution and inadequate infrastructure. The Lagos State transport policy is built upon a foundation of inclusivity, sustainability, and innovation. It embodies the government's commitment to providing safe, reliable, and affordable transportation options for all residents, regardless of their socio-economic status or location within the state, as well as integrating our various modes of transportation. The soon-to-be commissioned Abule-Egba bus terminal therefore reflects the letters and spirit of the Lagos State transport policy. It is to provide a central place for connecting to different parts of Lagos, and based on this, I want to congratulate Mr. Governor on commissioning yet another impactful and life-changing infrastructure for the Abule-Egba community of Agege and the entire Lagos State. Mr. Governor, please be assured of our desire to continue to work until the last hour of this administration to bring your vision and that of the state government to reality.
Managing Director of Lagos Metropolitan Area Transportation Authority, Lamata, Mrs. Abimbola Akinaju, noted that sustainable infrastructure remained the backbone that will make seamless connectivity possible in a transport system.
Seamless connectivity possible. This explains why this administration prioritizes traffic management and transport as the first pillar of its Themes Plus agenda. The Lagos State government has been and is still investing in the provision of infrastructure for public transportation, including rail, bus services, and water transportation. To properly coordinate bus operations in communities, bus terminals are necessary and are thus provided. Bus terminals are important because they provide a central location for passengers to board and exit buses and connect to other forms of transportation. To date, the Lagos State government has provided bus terminals in Ikeja, Oshodi, Transit Interchange, Aja, Oyingbo, Yaba, Ojota, Ifako-Ijaye, and now at Abule-Egba. Iyana-Ipaja bus terminal is currently also under construction. Like other terminals before this, Abule-Egba terminal has loading bays, a terminal building with a customer service area, a waiting area, spaces for restaurants and other commercial services, offices for ground staff and other BOCs, public conveniences, a water treatment plant, and provision for green energy, amongst others. Myself, along with our staff in Lamata, want to publicly acknowledge the passion of Mr. Governor, Mr. Deputy Governor, and indeed the members of their Executive Council for public transportation and their support, which has led to the completion of this public transport edifice. Let me also acknowledge the role played by the State House of Assembly. We also acknowledge Orile-Agege Local Government Development Area. Their cooperation has not gone unnoticed. Market women and men and their leaders, community leaders in this area, and transport union members, we say a big thank you to everyone. I will not fail to mention the resilience of the contractor, Messrs. Total Quality Nigeria Limited. We say all is well that ends well, and this has ended well. To my engineers in Lamata who has worked on this, you are simply the best, and I say thank you.
To date, the Lagos State government has provided bus terminals in Ikeja, Oshodi, Aja, Oyingbo, Yaba, Ojota, Ifako-Ijaye, and now at Abule-Egba. Iyana-Ipaja bus terminal will soon join the list.